Hey everyone. So I have a couple techniques to show today actually. The first one I'm going to show is using plastic wrap to adhere pages together instead of glue or anything like that. I decided to do it that way because the stuff that I'm kind of playing around with leaks through the pages. You know, like when I probably am done with this. This is just a quick doodle kind of thing. And I kind of messed up here and there, so, but I'll probably call that done. And when I do a thing on the other side, I don't really want the ink, you know, even when it's glued, it can still leak through and whatnot. So I decided to just use plastic wrap to bind them together. And to be honest, it's a little quicker than glue. I mean, it doesn't take long at all to get pages adhered together. I mean, you just get your iron and your parchment paper and some plastic wrap and you just go. So I already adhered some together, and I also played with another kind of fun thing. And I made a page using the plastic wrap. I laid the plastic wrap how I wanted my pockets to be on this page. So I made a pocket up here, and then I also made one up here or down here on the side. Quick pocket. You just lay your plastic wrap, hot iron. So I'm going to show you quickly how to do that. What you're gonna need is your iron, and I have it on max heat on here, and you're gonna need some parchment paper, which I am using Reynolds genuine parchment paper. And you do not want to use wax paper, not wax paper, because otherwise it's just gonna, yeah, you don't want to do that. Use parchment paper. And then you're going to need some plastic wrap. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am plastic wrap. I cannot do plastic wrap very well. You don't need to be coordinated with plastic wrap to do this, okay? It doesn't matter. It does not need to be perfectly nice on there. You can have chunks like this. It'll melt down. It doesn't matter. So you get your parchment paper. So I put one underneath in case any of it comes out. It's okay if it overhangs a little bit, and I mean, if you want, you can trim that off. It's not a big deal. So you lay one. I've already used these papers, so they're a little wonky. But that's all right. And then you get your plastic wrap and you just lay it on there. I'm gonna do just a one without pockets, and then I'll do another one with pockets so that I can show you. So you literally just take your plastic wrap. You can cut it if you want to do it all pretty. I tried that the first time, and it ended up just being pretty much what I'm doing now. So it's okay. You just get your plastic wrap on there. I kind of just rip it and place it. All right, if you are using a spiral bound like I'm using, I suggest not getting the plastic on there for obvious reasons. And then all you do, after you get your plastic wrap on there, you kind of want to get it, you know, majority of the edges in the center or whatever. That way, you know, don't have too much, I mean, unless you want it that way, I don't know. Then you put the other page down on it. Get your second piece of parchment paper, slap her on there. You can even get a nice slap. And use your hot iron and just go at it. It does not take very long to melt. I make sure I get the edges really good too. but it doesn't take very long. And then it's done, that page. And you don't have to wait for it to dry. You don't have to use a heat gun to dry it. You don't have to stick wax paper between your pages while you're gluing other pages together. You literally just hot iron it and flip, move on to the next page. You don't have to worry about your pages sticking together because the plastic dries, you know, it quickly, it cools quickly. So I'll do another pocket page just to show you kind of how I did it. Maybe I should use the one that's like flatter. There you go. And this doesn't take very long at all either. And I'll even do another one of the same that I did last time. Maybe. Take the plastic wrap. I just, you know, rip that bad boy. You can either do a line or you can fold it. Sometimes I fold it. So you just lay it like that. And you can, obviously, if you want just one big pocket, you just put your plastic wrap all around the edges, except for the top or the side or whatever, bottom. Carefully flip your page over. You might have to adjust it a little bit or hold down some of the pieces. And then do your hot iron real quick. And you got pockets. Really simple, really quick. Okay, like that. Lay a piece like this, right there, and lay a piece like this. So this is how I laid it out. So when you carefully put your page over this. And this is how your pockets are going to be if you do it this way. However you lay your pockets out, that's what they're going to come out as. So try not to get them too wonky. So you might have to hold it down, like I said, a little bit. Readjust maybe. Usually it's that one side. Put it down carefully. Get your parchment paper. And hot iron. No glue, no mess. And so there you go. And you can see, and there's a pocket. Go over here. And you got yourself your other pocket. So really awesome, quick, easy way to get your pages adhered, have a kind of a waterproof barrier, make quick pockets, have a bunch of wax paper stuck between your pages that usually ends up glued to your pages anyway. So, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I've tried gluing my pages and I have wax paper in between, I usually get it torn and it's like stuck to it. So I really like this technique. So the other thing I'm going to show, Mom used to do, she used to be a cake decorator. She had a catering business, and she made beautiful cakes, by the way. And she has boxes of all these cake pans and cake making supplies. She actually gave me all the foil wrap that goes around the boards and the cake boards that she decorated, all kinds of really neat stuff. So I found these. I put them in this really neato container that I found at a thrift store or a consignment store. And she had all these paste food colors that are really old. Some of them are dried up for the most part, like on the outside. And I was actually in the process of rinsing out the jars, and I was just going to use the jars to mix my own little paints or whatever, using other random things. and I saw how vibrant the colors were coming off. So I got a couple pieces of paper, and as I was rubbing off some of the dried stuff on the outside of the container, I was putting them in another little bowl or something, and then just a little bit of water with it. And then I was pouring it on paper, and it made vibrant, beautiful colors out of it. And then the other way, I mean, it almost looks like inky watercolor kind of colors. And then the other thing I discovered was if you take your little paint knife, and I'll show you what these are. There's all different kinds of colors. Like this one's like icing colors, concentrated paste, cake craft, food paste colors. Let me see what other ones are there. That's another one of those same ones. Icing colors again, Wilton paste. I don't know. So these are all very old. So yeah, I'll show you a few things you can do with these. Yeah, you just happen to go and buy some or have some on hand. So one way you can do this is just taking, and it doesn't take much. I mean, I'll show you some of the colors I made. This was literally in this bottle, and there was a little bit more water in there. Not much more than what is on my spoon right now made this color green. This pink, yeah, probably there was a tad bit more there, and the same with the green. There was a little bit more to make these colors, but vibrant, very vibrant, and they dry vibrant. But look, see, it's not seeping through the page. Ha ha ha! It's not gonna seep on my other page. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna get a drop paper. This color comes out, I don't know if you can see with my really crap lighting in my house, but it's a very vibrant pink color, and I love it. So I will do another thing too that I like, because you can mix, you can either take them and dab a little in the water and mix it together, run it on the page, paint with it, whatever, or you can scoop a little bit out like I did here onto my thing, and you can kind of smear it however you might like. And it does react with water, obviously, and it will reactivate if you know, spray it. I think this is going to be a doodle page. So I'm not going to make it as intricate and like crazy cool as the other ones. I'm going to leave it kind of vibrant and pretty, but I'm not going to make it like these, where I don't really want to touch these. I think these are beautiful as is, and I don't want to mess with these. This one might be a doodle page, but this one, not a doodle page. This one's already doodled on. But this one's definitely not a doodle page. I don't know. But this one, I think I might doodle on this one. So I think I might do some of these just as really pretty things to look through and whatever. But it's my journal. I can go back at any time and doodle on this. This, I think I'm going to call it a doodle page. I will probably make updates on this book, but I think on this particular journal, I think I just want this whole journal to be of this kind of thing. This whole journal. I love this. This is so fun and it's so pretty and I love how they turn out. So I think I'm going to make this whole journal, which I have to glue. I have to put plastic wrap between more of the pages. And then I think I'm also going to make special tags using these, and I'll probably also add stamps and all that to the tags. And I might make the tags that are in the special pocket that I'll make the special pocket pages. I'll make special tags and I'll put, you know, maybe embellishments that are like detachable, but I don't think I want to doodle on most of these pages. I'll just do random doodles. So that's going to be all for now on this particular journal because my battery is going to die on my phone. But I don't know. I might even just keep making small videos and make one big video of me start to finish with this journal. But I think I'm going to do it in parts because I'm also, I think, going to make tags and stuff for this journal and make it special. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick flip through. Obviously, I have not done anything with the cover yet. So this is the first one. Some of it kind of got a little wet, but this is just some doodling that, I don't know, I messed up on a couple parts, but I kind of like it. I love doing these kind of trees and this knotty, branchy look with no leaves, just cool branches. Then there's these pages. Who knows, I might end up doodling on all these. The color slips into those little gouge marks, so that's why I was doing a ton of them. And this one, but I'm almost positive I'm going to turn into a doodle page, so I'm not going to add another vibrant color on it. So that is all for now, folks.